Hey guys, Start Answer here with a new video, and today I wanted to talk about the My Little Pony Generation 5 leaks. I know I'm late to the party, but hey, that's just how I roll. So, I really loved MLP G4. I can definitely say that it was one of my favorite shows of all time. And I guess to sort of talk about my history with G4 before talking about how I feel about G5. So I used the first time I was introduced to G4, it happened through it happened through me it actually happened not through me seeing the show, but it was through the content creator Animated James. So Animated James used to create these stuff like the Sonic versus, what was it, Animated James? I don't know if I ever watched stuff like Sonic versus Rainbow Dash. I just sort of heard of G4 in the background, but I never watched it proper until 2019. So in 2019, I wanted to get into some new shows. I wanted to get into a new fandom, and I thought that MLP, the show seemed really cute. So I thought, hey, why not? I'll give that a shot. And you know, I'm not one to intentionally reinforce gender roles or stereotypes, but I did admittedly think it was perhaps a bit too girly for me to watch. But I did watch it, and I found myself really enjoying it. I loved the setting, I loved the characters and the humor. It was just a wonderful show to watch all around, and I'm really glad. Yeah, again, it's now one of my favorite shows. So now we get into G5, and I have seen the leaks. So I have seen stuff like I did see that brief video that shows off the animation, and I must say the animation and designs, they look gorgeous. I love the lighting, I love the movements, I love the models. It all really gels well with me. So I have basically no complaints with the G5 movie from a visual standpoint. Looks wonderful. So the synopsis is, let me see here. The let me pull up what the synopsis is. So okay, so it says here, in the new movie, the pony world of Equestria has lost its magic. Gasp. Friendship and harmony have been replaced by paranoia and mistrust. And ponies now live separated by species. Sunny, a feisty and idealistic young Earth pony, is convinced there's still hope for this divided world. But her slightly misguided and often hilarious efforts to change hearts and minds have led to her being branded a misfit. When Sunny befriends a lost unicorn named Izzy, that's of course the pony that was quite famous for having a tennis ball on her horn, who wanders innocently into the Earth Pony town of Maritime Bay. The town has had enough. Izzy and Sunny must embark on an epic adventure that will include a daring jewel heist, outrageous conspiracy theories, elaborate musical numbers, and the world's cutest flying Pomeranian. Their adventures will take them to faraway lands and force them to change the status quo by facing their fears and making new friends out of old enemies. The world Sunny has dreamed of her entire life could finally become a reality as Sunny and her newfound friends fight to prove that even little ponies can make a big difference. So I heard a while back that the general synopsis was that I guess Sunny and her friends are basically serving as activists in this divided Equestria. Not to get too political here, but considering the divided state of our country here in the U.S., I just find this really, really relatable. Just sort of seeing stuff like the like what's been going on with police brutality, and of course right now with our economy bleeding from the coronavirus. So it's definitely going to be interesting to see, I guess, what sort of adventures that they go on. What's it going to look like as they try to reunite Equestria? You could make a lot of parallels to. I could see the writers making a lot of parallels with Equestria here in G5 to the state of our country now today. That I know that's what I would do if I was a writer. I probably wouldn't do something silly like have someone going around saying, we're going to make Equestria great again. Oh man, I hope that they don't do anything like that. But yeah, so I just got back from watching a bit of Lightning Bliss's thoughts on the Generation 5 leaks, and one complaint that she brought up was how she initially brought up the idea that that bringing back all this conflict and Equestria being divided again, it initially rubbed her the wrong way, and well, she does later concede that if we're going to have a plot, that there needs to be conflict. So I don't have any problems with what Lightning Bliss said. It's just that something that initially rubbed me the wrong way while watching her video is it's this complaint that I've also heard from the Star Wars sequel trilogy. This idea that because there's conflict after the big finale, this invalidates what came before. And I'm sorry to say that that's just not how humanity works. World War I was originally considered the war to end all wars. We got World War II, and we still have wars today. So, yeah, I definitely don't agree with this idea that if there are new conflicts, then that means that suddenly invalidates what came before. That's just life. You have your conflicts on one day, and then you have them on the next. So yeah, I don't have any problems with the idea of Equestria being divided again. Again, you just need to look at human history and to know what I'm talking about. So I got no problems with the setting. Trying to come up with other things that to really talk about here. Yeah, so of course the fan art that we've been seeing from the community has been super duper cute. That's right. I think this was. Let's see here. I believe G5 was. Yeah, so I believe G5. The G5 character designs were designed by a fan artist. So, let me look it up right now. Yeah, so I'm looking through it. So I think a character designer was involved in designing the characters like Sunny and Izzy, and she had been previously known for is she or he, I don't know. This person I believe they had worked on, I believe they had worked on stuff in the past. Again, I'm trying to find out who the character designer was. Let's see here. Okay, so here it is. So I believe it's Ima Lo. Ima Lau? Yeah, so it's Ima Lau art, and right now I'm on their Twitter. So Ima Lau here says that they are a professional character designer and visual development artist, and is the character designer for the 2021 My Little Pony movie. So yeah, so I'm on Ima Lau's Twitter, and they've retweeted stuff like Brony Twitter, just going around posting all of the leaks. So you first had the 2D images. You had the 2D images that were leaked. And then, of course, later you had the 3D animation that was posted. And then I'm allowed retweets this tweet from that has art of Sunny thanking them for achieving their dream job, and this other adorable. I found this other adorable one. The artist's name is Tefet. So I might put up the art on screen in post, or maybe not. Knowing myself, I'll probably be too lazy. But I guess that's a shout out to for Tafet for their adorable art. It's this thing where you got Sunny here who's just going check as if and Izzy with the tennis ball on her horn, and a thought bubble that just says ball. But yeah, so I don't really have much else to say other than the film looks great. And yeah, I don't know too much about the plot, but I do like the overall premise. And I guess to wrap everything up, what I hope to get from this is a nice evolution from G4, and I think that's what we're going to get. That we're going to get these new characters put in these new adventures, and I do like how they continue to use the setting of Equestria. So it is a sequel in a sense, but it's also a bit of a soft reboot because we're now focusing on totally new characters. So I don't know if we'll ever see Twilight or the main six at some point in the G5 series. But I do really appreciate how this is a bit of a soft reboot, but it's still building upon the foundation that we had in G4, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to the new film. But yeah, those are my thoughts. What do you guys think? Are you excited for the for My Little Pony G5? Comment below, let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching, and stay as cool as ever.